we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gamebreakers. I'm here with my Gamebreakers crew. I have Will, I have Allison, and Thomas, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition. We're in the Tomb of Annihilation module, currently in the Tomb of the Nine Gods, where we last left our lucky heroes investigating a sarcophagus, in which they were not so surprised by a creature leaping out.
It was transparent. We saw it in. It was,
I mean, no one was surprised. He's not coming.
I don't think Wayne is entirely unglad that it's out.
nah, I get you.
Then we can loot that body.
Oh, I am still getting some echo though.
Yeah, I definitely saw you light up when I was talking. But that seems
It's
better.
me. Yeah, it's me. Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, we did have our crew here making some of this initiative checks here, and this creature leads out and stuff happens. So, did we get some rolls in there?
I
Doesn't look like it, unless it's the one that's there currently.
Yeah, I don't see anything. So we're gonna go ahead and clear that list and have you select your tokens and hit your initiative buttons and get it popped in.
the wrong with sorry about that. I was in the
Okay.
wrong account, thus unable to actually select. Try that.
My character sheet's not completely accurate, so I'll just put it.
Looks like you
29.
see here. All
Does
right,
that
looks like
go on our turn?
our initiatives are rolling in here, and as we set our scene, there was the mummified monkey-like creature within the sarcophagus that then leapt out as the crystalline coffin lid, sarcophagus lid broke due to the applied acid. So as it pops up, we see this creature. Now, was there a history or arcana or something similar to try to identify the creature it made? give you an opportunity to see if you know any information about the creature before I
No.
started.
He can make quick.
I don't remember, but we can do it now.
Right.
That's so you got advantage, but no bonus. So 17 on religion.
Okay. 7 on religion is going to tell you that what you have here seems to be a mummy.
Okay.
And that
And
20
also,
plus 14 on Arcana.
Sorry. There is one more piece of information there, but I'm going to ask you to repeat that in a moment. The second piece of information that you get from that roll is that this is a mummy, but also it is a mummy of a creature. And it's a mummified Sioux monster, which we saw as one of those statues in the beginning.
Right.
Right. And I believe that there was already a name associated. Which, for those, as a reminder, is Wongo.
Yeah.
And Chippy had something also.
Oh yeah, just if there was any more information, Chippy's Arcana check was a nat 20 plus 14.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we can get. I mean, that's probably going to tell you some of those deeper details there, like mummies are vulnerable to fire.
Okay.
And
As a free action, I'll share what I know on the psychic link.
it seems to be clutching a magic item, a mace.
Great.
You're not sure if it's active or not, but based on your excellent Arcana check, you figure that you could probably activate it if you intended to, if you wanted to.
Wait, what? Activate the mace?
I mean, if you had your hands on it and started messing with the little glyphs and the buttons and command words and all that, your account's like, yeah, I think I know this. I recognize one of them sigils. That's just a up, left, down, BA select start. That was one.
Whoa, no gun!
You think that it's something you could interact with if you had your hands on it, but it's definitely in the hands of this mummy. So with that information gathered, we'll put the turn broken and the fox.
All right.
I'm in melee, so you have sneak attack.
Perfect. I'm gonna go with a classic firebolt to the mummy.
Firebolt. Oh boy.
Snap of the fingers, and a curse to the heaven.
All right.
What? It's a +8. That's +9 for me.
Fox advantage.
25. No.
That's
I mean, I already had sneak attack, right? Because you're in melee with it.
Yeah, just crit fishing.
that sounds like it's gonna hit.
Okay. Oh wait, we're level 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 3d10, so one more. Take a week off, and I don't know how to play. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Like
getting there.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there.
I was just talking about how cool you like 66. Was it 8?
Um, it's 66.
Okay.
All right, so 14 from the fire bolt directly, and then 16 from the snickish.
Which is of the same type. So 14 and 16, 30, yeah.
Indeed.
Excellent. And as the firebolt meets its target, you see it burn away into the mummy and its bandages, doing terrific damage. Its whole upper torso is just a wreck.
I was hoping it would burn. It burns! I say that out loud to everybody.
Next, we have Chippy. Maybe anything from the fox. Still have the same turn. Roll them together.
I'm going to take bonus action to hide behind the chest with the fox.
I think the fox is the yard. Got it. The two of you are heading out. Okay. I'll go ahead and wait for that stealth roll there and queue up Chippy and or Alex.
So, does it look like with the lunatic right in front of me, can I get through his square? Would that be? It would be difficult, right?
I think you can pass through friendlies.
Mhm.
It is double move, is that right? I think it is.
No,
Because
it's just regular movement.
because he's not a large anymore, so he's not like squished in there. He's just a medium size now.
Right.
Okay. So Alex is as a bonus action going to help Chippy with his attack, and so then he's going to attack, and then she's going to attack afterwards. So do I need to use her reaction to have her hold it until he's done, or can I just sort of state both of them and have them kind of move together?
You can interchangeably use their actions on your turn.
Okay, so she's going to support. She's going to help his attack as a bonus action. He's going to run forward and poke the baddie, and then do shocking grasp, and then run back, and then she's going to go pow. So first roll on this would be his spell attack with shocking grasp. Did that show? Did that roll?
It did.
Yeah. Okay, 24 to hit, and 12 lightning. That's it. Wow. Okay, there's a 1 in there, right? And then he also gets a plus 1d6 because of her help. So that's a.
Which I think Broken missed out on. Also, as an expert.
So that's 18 total. 18 lightning.
I missed out on what?
Oh, the extra d6 from the expert help. So the lightning lashes out. Your shocking grasp is solid and lands a blow.
Oh, critical fail on the attack roll. I did say she's helping with the attack, though. All right, great. I'm glad I remembered to say that. So it's an 18 to hit, and that's going to be 8 piercing. Actually, no, I was lying. The +6 doesn't go on the cantrip. The +6 would go to this, so it would be 12 lightning, and then 8 + 6 would be 14 piercing if 18 hits.
The 18 will do it.
All right, so 12 lightning, and then 14 piercing, and then I'll move on with her attack.
Yeah.
And with the pistol, Howie. And then she gets, 21 probably hits. And then she gets plus 2d6 because of the help on other. That's 11. So, what was that? Oh, didn't show damage?
It did. No, it did the 2d6 afterwards, but it wasn't in the template. You just
Okay.
But it still showed.
I don't think it did the pistol damage. So there's a 2d6 bonus afterwards. I think that the pistol damage is separate. So there we go. All right. So then I have to hit that. Does that work?
10 piercing.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So 21 piercing for her, and it is magic because it's a +1 pistol. And so he moved back to his spot. She's at her spot, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. And with Alex's pistol shot, the mummy drops inanimate and crumbles into bandages and bones and pieces.
Nice.
Sorry, Wayne.
Hey, I like a quiet day. Means I can save it for the next round.
When we get the soulmonger, we can wake this one up and you can punch it.
Ah.
No, it's fine. Loot that body. You said it had like a magic looking mace. Does it have anything else?
And no spell slots were lost.
I'll have the lunatic and I will check it out.
All right.
If nobody wants the mace, we can give it to the lunatic. Assuming its little froggy hands can grasp it. Or it'll wield it with its tongue. Can it wrap its tongue around it? Is it?
Okay. So the lunatic goes and lashes out with its tongue and tries to grab on. I wouldn't call it equipped, but you can definitely touch it.
Gives a little swing.
But as you touch it,
Oh.
red smoke seethes from the head of the mace and forms into the outline of a monkey with a long tail. That's the Sioux monster we recognize. With a roar, the smoky apparition leaps into the lunatic, screaming, "Let me in!" And then the
right,
lunatic has
possession.
to decide.
The possession.
Do you resist or do you
Quick,
fight?
quick out of question, out of character. Did anybody want a thing possessing them? Because if not, the lunatic will just take it. All right, lunatic takes it.
The lunatic takes it. All right.
He will
Well, I
accept.
think we know what happens next. Yeah.
Its eyes start spinning. Becomes, um,
Head rotates. Head opens and words come out, but you know, there's an ornery passenger aboard the ride that is now the lunatic.
I mean, it's got a batshit insane frog for a a pilot, so I well, I trust the lunatic to keep it baffled.
Of course. I mean, we know what's up here.
Right, but Wayne will like check in, like, "You okay, fella?
Being that you're there,
right?"
there is two things that are available to the lunatic, and that's going to be well, Wongo is aboard. Wongo, the sea monster, is both violent and deranged. There is a power and a flaw. And if we play up the flaw, I'll give you inspirations.
Okay, cool.
So that's for
Sounds
each of you.
very, very in line with the lunatic.
Act out these flaws and we'll get inspirations. So the flaw is while inhabited by Wongo, your flaw, which overrides any opposing flaw, I act without concern for the well-being of others.
Okay. Great one to have on our healer.
Cleric. Also, Wongo can channel a psionic assault. So you now have a 60-foot psychic attack. Which is
60
a
foot
save or stun at 60 feet.
save or stun. Is it my spell casting for stun?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
It's a DC 16 wisdom saving
Okay.
throw. It's from Wongo. And he can channel his madness onto others.
Well, that's gonna get weird. But the lunatic was weird the whole time, so no problem.
It was always weird. It was weird the whole time. The weirdness was within you the whole time.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Exactly. All right. Now, from there, you how it where the lunatic does the thing, and we have this moment of where the lunatic in first person describes, who Wongo is and what Wongo is a little bit like. And once Wongo, the spirit, is there, the Wongo spirit is also going to react to the other spirits that are adjacent here and say that, there's three of us together so far, and their voices amongst you will pick up, but because you can share, I'm giving you kind of the overall results because of your psychic network. And that overall outcome is they want their revenge. They've been placed here. And they are righteously indignant about it. And are also very excited that there's 3 together, because there has not been 3 together before.
Probably the closest it's come.
So again, with their vague chitterings, but vengeance might happen. It's a fact we've had 3s. He must continue finding them.
Hey, can I know Moa might realize he's doing it, but can Chippy do like an insight check on whether she has any history with Wongo? Like, is she like secretly pissed or like anything? I mean, is there any kind of like drama that's going to happen between these 3 that he can get an insight on?
It was already covered in the last session that they functionally occupy the axiomatic alignment. And while there are stories that are made up and or ascribed to the reasons why they don't like each other, this one doesn't like that one, and so forth, the real answer is they're on the opposite side of the aisle. Their statues face each other because, like, law, chaos, good, evil.
With a 21 on the insight check, does he sense that she's like mad at Wongo or like maybe plotting revenge or any feeling that she's having right now?
Doesn't agree with methods, right? Essentially, they don't like each other because they do things the wrong way, because it's the opposite way.
So it's general. There's no active scheming going on, at least in this one. Great, thanks.
So that was at least covered already within the questions we had before about who they are and why and or what. That was from religion, not so much like a conversation with them, but rather the outcome of, religious discussion and where they sit within the hierarchy of, well, nature, spirit, soul, whatever that is.
So, anybody feel like some healing?
I'm good.
I can see you need it.
Oh, yeah. Wow, how surprising you should ask.
Yeah, I could have swore you spilled like half your blood back there. Says Azaka.
I have deep underestimation. I was surprised Chippy held that much blood.
All right. Well, I think we got a tattoo around here somewhere. Hold on. They're gonna.
I'm pulling up the lunatic to see what it has handy. I think yeah. Excuse me. So we can do a 1-minute dance through a 5-foot cube, and we all just every round cross through it. The more healing you need, and that way we would all get 10d6 healing as long as you pass through the 5-foot square every turn.
That kind of sounds like something maybe we should do when a bunch of the rest of you have taken damage. So maybe we'll just heal ourselves right now, and we'll do that when we've all taken some hits for
Okay.
efficiency. That sounds really cool, though. I almost want to just see it, but we can wait, maybe. Thank you. All right, so they're each gonna find a tattoo on themselves and slap it, and it's a healing spell.
So amongst the Obalaka and Moa, the voices and Wongo, and the voices urge moving deeper and to find more of us.
So we've got the option to go down the stairway there, or to go back to the waterfall, right? There's like a drop there that goes somewhere. We saw that there was like a grotto there or something.
Well, yeah, wasn't there stairs also by the Obalaka sarcophagus? And the magnetic shield. Yeah, there's two. There's the grand staircase we can see below. There's another staircase to the west. And yes, there's water.
Oh
flowing.
yeah. Right, that didn't go to the river. Yeah, there's also that one. What's the call, team? Where do we feel the closest? Can you feel your spirits close?
So while they all have their violent and deranged or obsessive and anxious or other qualities that they exhibit, truthful and kind, none of them have much but deeper. There's more of us here.
Got it.
So it's not specific. Azaka would speak up and say, the staircase in the middle has big sightlines that might help us avoid getting surprised.
It is also kind of the obvious.
Are we sure we've gotten all the loot from this room? Have we done a search?
We should absolutely check. I gave a cursory check of the body. Didn't
I'll
look
do
like any loot.
an investigation
Maybe
of the room.
Right.
investigate,
The
looking for shinies.
Mm-hmm.
the material, the even broken
Help
from
with my
coffee.
fox.
You can, yes.
17. Or no, I'm sorry. I rolled a 17. I got a 28 total.
That is super solid. So
Picking up the pennies on the pence on the floor. You know.
right.
Do I find anything of interest?
By digging thoroughly through both the corpse and the sarcophagus, you find no other thing of interest.
Okay.
Does Azaka have magical melee weapon?
Yes, she replies. and bow.
Does anybody not have a magical melee weapon? We've got this mace. I mean, I joked that that the lunatic can use it, but only if it doesn't require attunement.
If you want to see some specifics, we're actually going to hit the Mace of Terror magic items.
Ooh,
I believe is in the DMG. Yeah.
I'll just look that up.
It is. Page 180. As the voices had urged deeper only, and discuss what to do with Mace. What's Chippy up to?
I had to look up what the I thought I had it set up as a button, but I had to look up and write up the roll for the third level cure wounds healing spell scroll tattoos, and so it's 3d8. So anyway, I'm just looking that up and typing. I think he's just going to follow along. Once they heal, he and Alex are just going to follow along, like middle of the party somewhere, whichever direction everybody goes. Does that answer the question, or was there something more specific that I need to come up with?
Answers. Looking for some prompts as people spend some time looking around this room here and making some discussions.
He's in one of his quiet phases, which is somewhat of a relief and less irritating than usual, but don't count on it.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and ask for some perception checks from everyone here.
Take guidance. Total of 14.
All right.
Unless it's something undead. Then I get advantage.
Seems like Alex is on it there. 26 is way up there. What's amongst all of that, I think Alex hit it high enough to share with everybody here. There is a sound of metal against stone, like a clang, or has almost a ring after it. Cling.
Just one.
And it came from, for those of you here, it would be from the southwest, but definitely is at a distance and not entirely determined. It was kind of quiet, but you heard it.
Gonna stealthily fly out this way to check it out.
And coming in, I'll give each of you a response here. You're gonna move. Wayne's gonna head south and fly. We had Broken and the Fox hidden. Do they remain hidden?
No, I will get on the broomstick and follow.
What about Chippy and Alex?
Both go invisible and fly a little ways behind Wayne.
Okay. So coming to this area here, like a faint clang in the distance, everyone silently, swiftly moves. We can throw some stealth rolls to show how that looks here. I see Wayne's. And as you come here to the south, there is another 4 of the same sound. Pretty similar. It's the same sound. They come from a similar direction, but it was 4 of them. Ding, 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 ding. Things falling and hitting metal, hitting stone.
Take a moment, still and stealthy. Then look
Okay.
around.
Looking around, here at the staircase, you see nothing there. And then I will prompt each of you to input an action here. So you're going to listen, stealth and continue listening. Make another check there, Wayne. Broken, having moved south and heard the sound, continue.
Got an 18 on that roll. Do you want to roll again?
Asking for a prompt. What are you going to do now that you've moved south and you heard the sound more? What do
We should go towards it, right?
you go? All right. And similar. We all heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime it seems appropriate to take an action, both Alex and Chippy will do another one of their Cure Wound spell scrolls as they follow.
Okay.
Stay with the party, stay stealthy, blah blah blah. Invisible.
So with the second prompting there, Zach will also have jump here at the staircase. Another series of clangs ring out. This sounds distinctly from the west, southwest, still more west.
Is it that same pattern?
We wait and listen for a round, which Wayne does.
Mm-hmm.
Zaka will dash over. And it does follow another pattern of a ding, 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 things falling. And with that distinct 10th ding, there is a very loud sound of stone on stone grating.
All right. I have the immovable rods again, right?
I believe they had been walked. They were at the blade. You could retrieve them.
No, we pulled them out. That was the problem. That's why Chippy is still, after all this healing, 2/3 of a Chippy.
And then they were then put back and reactivated, and then it locked
Were they?
up, and free rounds
Okay.
was stuck and made the grinding sound and quit making sounds.
Okay. So I will use my backseat speed first to run and grab them. And then fly to here. I assume
right.
I see doors closing.
Yeah, those doors that were pinned closed before are now this outer door closed, and you see that the pitons on this floor here have been yanked out
Okay.
and discarded. But we'll say that, it was that last piton and the sound that prompted you to move was the door slamming closed. So we will thematically move into place and see like a bit of light as you round the corner, and it's solidly closed. As a freebie, a glance with that light, you just the top and face of a gargoyle, the ones you fought earlier at the door.
Yep. Through the psychic link, do we have a way to get this open from the inside?
Is it something where we could use Mage Hand?
I don't have the mechanical knowledge to answer that in good faith. If anybody can do it, it's going to be you. I don't think we can brute force it.
So it's my cat was having to clean up a mess my cat made. I missed part of it. Was the one in that window right over there that I see I see in your window, Thomas. The like your box.
Yep. Yep.
So this is like a lock. Like what are we looking
The
at?
a gargoyle has pulled the pins we put in the doors, and now they're closed again.
Oh, bad. Do we need to get over there right now?
I would rather have an opening behind us, but if that's not what we have, there's light coming through the top. That tells me we can find a way.
The light was as the door was like just slamming closed. The light of outside was closed off.
I thought you said there was some like ambient light coming through the ceiling.
I apologize if I gave like a poor description there.
Oh, that was like sessions ago, because I remember it. I was thinking like, is that going to mess with my Gloomstalker stuff? But
yeah, the light from the doorway. No, that was as it was closing. The scene talks about ambient or headlight. Yeah, that was more of like this is open and there's some light coming down, but down here at the T, there does seem to be some indirect light, but it's hard to place where it comes from. That was But I mean, you have flight in a moment. You can go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I mean, is there like a mechanical way I can suss it out?
So we did have the thieves' tools. That was what you used to try to interact with a device, disable, activate type thing. So if you wanted to use either an investigate to figure it out, or maybe a tool check to try to
Yeah, I'll do to a
understand
check.
how it allow either.
Guidance.
That's a +4.
D4.
11. It's one
Well,
of my
with an
worst rolls.
11, we can clearly say that the door is closed and there's no apparent lever or handle on this side,
Hmm.
like there was on the other.
Well, I don't know how to
That much is
get it
obvious.
open.
I think I'll take this moment for some dramaticism and stop a fiver and go fill my water. Take a short break and catch you in a moment.